everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this micro modern tiny home. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1, and I know I normally say that it's up on the gallery even though it isn't while I'm doing that voiceover, but it actually is up on the gallery now for a change. So I'm currently recording this on the 13th, Friday the 13th. Oh, I hate Friday the 13th. There's never anything that goes wrong. It's just always the thought of something happening. It's a horrible day, but yeah, it's nearly over. It's nearly 7 PM now that I'm recording this on, so thank God for that. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, it's the 13th today. I think this is going up on the 20th, so like a week from today. I'm actually going back to school on the 16th, so I'm just getting some videos pre-recorded a little bit, so when I go back and kind of get back into the swing of things with my normal routine, I'm not kind of overwhelmed with, you know, all my schoolwork and then having to do my videos on top of that. So for the first week back, I'm kind of just pre-recording a little bit just to kind of get God, I can't speak, I'm talking too fast. So I can just get ahead of my schedule a little bit. So yeah, we're just building a tiny home today. Now for today's video, I wasn't really too sure what to do at all for some reason. There was just no ideas coming to me at all. But I actually have this thing which I've mentioned before, but it's basically just like a build ideas list. I'm actually going to pull it up right now so I can kind of talk about it. But it's really simple. I basically just have this spreadsheet where I kind of keep track of everything. So I have on this spreadsheet a new sheet for each year. So I've got like 2018, and I basically just list all the videos I uploaded and the title of it and the date I've uploaded it on, and I do that for all the years that I've done YouTube for. So basically what I do is that I have this other kind of column for build ideas, creating some ideas, and then another one for kind of just anything that doesn't fit into those two, if you know what I mean. So in this build ideas list, I kind of just look at it whenever I'm kind of stuck for an idea or something, and it's always just a good place to look at because I've actually got 178 ideas in there, which is pretty crazy actually. And you're probably wondering how on earth can I not have a video idea, but all of these ideas are kind of things that I've collated over time. So if I'm coming to do a build, it doesn't mean that I'm going to look at something and, oh, I want to build that. Like, you know, I might not have the inspiration to do it, but another time that I come back, I might look at it and I'm like, oh, I want to do that now. So I was kind of just one of those days, and I found a micro modern, that title in it, so I went ahead and just did that. So it's basically just a tiny modern home, really. It's nothing, it's just another title for it because I've already done a modern home before, a modern tiny home, which I think I uploaded a few months ago actually, if I'm not mistaken, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want to. So it's basically, well, I actually kind of had a little bit of trouble trying to build this, to be honest. It only took me like 25 minutes to do, which is pretty short, but I was kind of just not really too sure on what I should do for the actual shape of the home, because I feel like I was going to end up doing the same shape as what I did for the modern tiny home that I did, like I mentioned. I don't know why, but doing a modern tiny home, I feel like there's only a few things you can do for it. So I mean, probably if I thought a little bit harder about it, then I could probably come up with something a little bit more different, but this is what I came up with. And you can see that I'm using the ivy here from the Jungle Adventure game pack, and I wasn't really too sure if it kind of fit with the modern theme of it, but I wasn't really too sure what to actually add onto the sides of the build because it looked a little bit bare, so I went ahead and put that down. I mean, if you don't really think it's very authentic to the modern theme, then feel free to go ahead and take it out if you download it for yourself, but you know, for today we're just leaving it in. And there was something else. Oh yeah, well actually, I don't know, I can't remember, I think this is the first video that I'm recording since I got my Max's favourite on the Ivy Cottage build. So if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen it. I've probably mentioned it in this weekend's video, well, the last weekend's video for you, because that date already passed. But, you know, I'm actually, wait, hang on, I'm getting all confused now. No, this is going up next Friday. Okay, I'm getting confused with my dates because I'm pre-recording. This always happens when I pre-record. So you might have seen me talk about in previous videos that I actually got a favourite on one of my Max's, well, by Max's, on one of my lots, which was the Ivy Cottage, which went up last week for you, last Monday I think it was. Wasn't expecting it at all. It's my first ever Max's favourite. And I was kind of just thinking the other day how I really badly want one, and I've never had one before. And then the next day I get one, which is a total coincidence. I don't know how that happened, but you know, I'm really glad about that. Anyway, so we're just working on the interior here, and I did actually go ahead and cut out the footage of me choosing which wall coverings to use, because sometimes it can take me a while, like it did here, even though we kind of just went with the similar colour scheme to what's on the outside with this kind of blue colour scheme. So I went ahead and chose that off screen. Now, I sometimes include it. Probably would have been a good idea to include it today because this video is pretty short. But let me know what you think about that because I don't normally include the footage of me choosing the wall coverings and flooring. So let me know if you don't mind about that, or you rather have that in the footage. I mean, the only reason I cut it out is one, to kind of not have it as boring, and the other reason is because, you know, it's like, you're going to see it anyway when we're going to do the interior furnishing, so I don't really see any point of including it. But if you would like to see it, then just let me know, and I'll try to include it in my next, upcoming builds and stuff. So just go ahead and put those lights down, which I've actually never used in such a long time, because I did a lot of traditional builds recently. I just never used those kind of modern circular lights there. But anyway, we're pretty much finished with the build here. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, and go ahead and download this from the Sims 4 gallery. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!